Hey there, Wargamers! What you're about to see here is some Age of Sigmar content from the MiniWarGaming Vault up on YouTube. Because of the global pandemic, I am here recording content at home. I want to make sure that there's some fresh content for the Vault members, so that's exactly what I'm doing now. In the MiniWarGaming Vault, I am recording a Night Haunt versus Fyreslayer's 2,000 point new battle report with my roommate Tarl. You can check that down below in the link where you can get yourself a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault and then cancel right after watching the video. But if you want more Age of Sigmar content, we have tons available in the Vault. So stick around and check it out throughout that 7-day.
I remember the good old days when the lizards roamed the land, fought the Skaven and the little goblins. Our armies were mighty, and we defended the realms.
And with those memories, the new Seraphon coalesced, Starborn, and ready to enact their master's will.
Hey! This is our swamp! Get out!
And they fought.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Hey everybody, Steve here from MiniWarGaming.com.
And I'm Matthew.
And we're going to play another game of Age of Sigmar. I'm going back to Seraphon. Well, sticking with Seraphon, I'm going to figure them out.
You're going to figure
Absolutely. Them out. But this time I'm trying the Starborn, like I promised. I don't know quite how to run them yet. So I'm going to throw a bunch of things on the table, and there's some of my preliminary ideas I had in my first impressions review, where I'm going to bring a bunch of endless spells. It's something I want to try today.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, a lot of people have been commenting on whether the Seraphon are good or not, and that's still up in the air, and you might have your opinions. You can leave them in the comments below, of course, but we're just going to keep trying them out. And I've brought a Moon Clan list, so that's Gloomspite Gitz with grots and squigs, which we'll take a look at in a second. And we're just going to try it out. This is not, I'm not building the most super optimized list in the world, and I don't think Steve is either, because he's still just figuring out what'll work.
It might be.
Maybe.
It might be.
Maybe you stumbled on the one list.
Right. Well, I don't think I did, but I mean, it is currently a puzzle for me, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm getting one step closer to every game I play.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see in the next official big tournaments if Seraphon rank at all in the top 5 or 10.
I suspect there are some combos that are going to be, you're going to see doing well, but it's probably the same thing. But I don't want to, I don't know. Ask me again. 6 more bat reps.
You mean like when we do a retrospective review?
Yes.
After you've actually had time to do them and you see FAQs?
Well, I've been keeping notes of everything I thought and now think.
Exactly.
And
yeah, first impressions are first impressions. So let's just jump right into this and take a look at the lists. On this side is my 2,000 point, 1960, which drives me crazy having 40 points left over. Bringing in the spell, you say. I don't want to. I've only got one spellcaster and he only casts one spell. And I like the spell that he's going to cast. So we'll talk about that in a second. This is mixed grots and squigs, which is some of my favorite parts of the Gloomspite Gitz. And we'll just take a closer look at what I brought by looking first at my leaders. We've got my general, which is a loon boss on top of a giant cave squig. And then we have a regular loon boss on top of a giant mushroom. And then we have a mushroom man, the fungoid cave shaman. You can see a theme here. They like mushrooms. And Fungoid Cave Shaman, I gave him Squiggler, which is a spell that lets me choose D3 squig units and they can run in charge. As for my general, he's going to be dead shouty, so he can use his command ability once per round for free. And I give him the Clammy Cow, so -1 to hit him. Nice and simple. And our battle line is going to be a combination mainly of the grots, the stabbas, and some squig herders, or not squig herders, squig hoppers. So we've got a big unit of 40 and 2 small units of 20. And then we've got 5 squig hoppers, which are part of a squig rider stampede, which consists of them, this mangler squig, and then 2 units of 10 Boingrot bounders. And just for fun, not because he's actually any good, we've got a colossal cave squig as well. So really sticking to that theme of grots and squigs and grots on squigs.
The 2,000 point Seraphon list I'm playing today of Starborn is going to be led by a Slan, obviously. We'll also have an Astrolith Bearer, a Skink Star Priest, and a Skink Oracle on a Troglodon. For battle line, I'm going to bring a horde of 30 Source Warriors and 2 units of 10 Skink Priests. One of them is armed with a blowpipe and club. The others are armed with javelins and shields. It's the way they're modeled, so that's the way I'll play them. And in the left drawers, we have 1 Bastiladon, 1 Stegodon, and 3 Riprodactyls. The last of our points are going to be spent on the Ravenix Gnashing Jaws, the Suffocating Gravetide, the Pendulum, the Geminids, and the Palisade. All endless spells, but these are Slann-bound endless spells. Sorry, Seraphon-bound endless spells, so only I may move them. Because we're playing Starborn, we're going to pick the Dracothian Tail constellation, which means I have Ancient Knowledge on my Slann, means he knows an extra spell, and he has the God Beast Pendant for the Relic. Now, basically, when he dies on a 4+, he comes back to life with all his wounds. For spells, we're going to take a Celestial Equilibrium on the Slann, which will buff the rest of my casters, and we'll have a Stellar Tempest. We'll have the Tide of Serpents on the Trog, and Fiery Convocation on the Skink Priest here. I don't know, this spell is probably useless, but could be amazing. We'll see if Fiery Convocation ever goes off or ever works.
Today we're going to be playing Duality of Death from General's Handbook 2019. This one has 2 objectives on the table in the center-ish, and only heroes and battle line are able to take it, and only by moving within 3 inches of it if it's not already controlled. You can take control of it from somebody else by destroying the hero or battle line unit that has taken control of it. The objectives are worth a number of victory points equal to the number of subsequent or consecutive turns that you have controlled it. In other words, when you first control it, it's worth 1, your next turn it's worth 2, and so on and so forth. Whoever has the most victory points at the end wins. I have finished deploying first. Steve won the roll-off, but I had that many less drops because of my War Scroll Battalion.
Yup.
This one has an annoying deployment where you have like the corners only. You see that has a big gap right there. You can only deploy with 24 inches, 12 inches up on each side. So my one flank has my 40 and 20 grots with my Loon Boss and then some squig hoppers. And then the other side has another 20 grots and then all the rest of my squig stuff and my Loon Shrine. We're not counting this as a terrain feature for purposes of cover or anything. It's just more to be pretty, so it can be placed there. It's not really going to do anything anyways. And then there's Steve's army. 10 skinks. You think I can take out 10 skinks? Oh no, they might have a 3-up save. And then there's the rest of the army. You're still thinking about the rest of them too. So they're in reserve. What's wrong, Steve? Did I trigger you? Trigger you? There's a button right here. Hold on. Boop. Beep. Make them
I'm not going to spend 700 points to bring 14 characters that can make skinks of 3.
You okay?
3-up skinks is not a good idea.
And then you have your Saurus warriors and Riprodactyls still in the brain of the Slann, right, waiting to be summoned in. Correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
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 I think given the fact that Steve has brought so many in endless spells, and I know the annoyance of watching somebody drop, he can put 3 of them down in the first turn with 3 spellcasters. And he'll just be able to drop them forward and block me off really well. I know most of my squigs can jump over them, but it will still limit where I can place guys and other stuff. And given the fact that the combination of my squig stampede, which allows me to reroll my movement, my command ability on my Loon Boss to give me +3 move, and the Squiggler, if I get the spell off, to give D3 units the ability to run and charge, I might actually want to go for a bit of an Alpha Strike, just to hold Steve back as I run up and grab the objectives. Knowing that he can summon in guys, both from the reserves that he's created, also with his once per turn ability just to teleport around the table, and if he can build up enough of the summoning points, whatever they're called, that he can actually bring in more units as well. Not very many like they used to be able to, but what it comes down to is Gloomspite Gitz, turn 1. Start of the hero phase, the Fungoid Cave Shaman can give me a command point on a 4+. Now I want to make a big deal out of this because he costs 10 more points than a Madcap Shaman, and that 10 points stopped me from purchasing a command point. And I hummed and hawed about actually downgrading him just so I could purchase a command point, because I don't think I'll actually ever roll a 4+, and then I'll watch Steve roll all his 4+s for his Slann. So as long as I roll 1 4+, then spending 10 more points and not purchasing a command point was worth it, because he's actually a better caster overall than the other one. So you ready?
Hey, I'll give it to you. No.
You gonna give it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
let
a
you
4+.
decide. Woo! He was worth it.
Look at it. It's not even close to being a try.
I know. But it's you know, it's not my it's my die roll, so I always let my opponent decide. I should point out that my bad mood is going to start in this corner because I have a funny feeling that this side of the table is going to be the most important. But then if that's the case, then maybe I should start in this corner so that when it gets over there, it never does anything for me.
It's the only bad part of your army.
It's yeah, I know. It's an allegiance
It's
ability
useless.
that basically is useless. So you know what? Screw it. Other side.
make a difference.
Fungoid Cave Shaman is going to attempt to cast Squig Lure, which will allow me to choose D3 Squig units and have them run and charge. Need a 5. Woo! Hey, stop it. Oh, you didn't stop it. Thank you. D3 units. 2 units. Oh, that's the hard choice.
And what are they getting?
Run and charge. Well, this is hard. If it was 3, it would be 1, 2, 3. So which one of these is the least important? I think it's going to have to be the Boingrot Bounders because they're the slowest. They only move 2d6 inches normally. So I'm going to put on the Mangler Squig and the Colossal Squig. Now, I gave the command trait Dead Shouty to my general, which allows him to use his command ability for free once per battle round. So I'm going to use that in the movement phase right now, which gives all Squig units wholly within 12 inches, which is all of these Squig units, plus 3 to their movement. We'll actually show the first movement phase because
for a couple of things
stuff
that
might happen. So the Colossal Squig right here is going to move 46 inches, and he's going to run. But I got to roll the run separately in case I want to use a command point to make it a 6. He doesn't get to re-roll this. He's not part of that battalion. So he's going to move 10, 13, so 16 inches. And then his run, whoa, 22 inches. And for some reason, he's not worried about the skinks. Boom. It's going to go right there. The Mangler Squig only moves 3d6 inches, but part of the War Scroll Battalion that he can re-roll this if I don't like it. That's average.
10?
No, hold on.
No, re-roll it.
No, I got to check if I can re-roll each individual die. I think it's the whole thing. You have to re-roll all of it. I don't like that.
You doing it?
I'm doing it.
Yes, give me a small. Yes.
Dance floor. I'll roll the run. I'm going to command point that to turn it into a 6. And I get to add 3 to this, so it's still decent. It's like, oh, he only went this far! Boingrot Bounders, they're going to move. So I can re-roll that into something slightly better. And they're not going to be able to make a charge, so let's run an additional 6.
Okay. And we'll show you
And plus 3,
else
plus 3.
Yeah.
On the other flank, I had my big squad of 40. I had to use a command point to make it a 6 run to get to the objective, so they're holding that one. Battle lines, remember, hold the objective, and heroes. And then everybody else has kind of moved to protect them. We finished all the moves here, my grots being the ones to grab the objective, given the fact that they're battle line. And I made sure to move them first before I moved my hero next to it. So it's whoever gets there first is in control of it. It's time to charge! Now only 2 units can declare charges, because they ran, but they have Squiggler. So I'm going to start with my Mangler Squig, who is going to charge 7 inches. We're good. We're going to use the 7 inches to come over here. We're going to try to keep your Troglodon out, because I know he's pretty good. Colossal Squig will charge, hopefully rolling pretty high. Good. That'll allow him to charge over here, and once again, not get within 3 inches of your Troglodon. The Colossal Squig has this super overpowered rule that when he finishes a charge within an inch, on a 6+, they take 1 mortal wound. You ready, Steve? Oh, you are so lucky, Steve!
I know, I lost my ability to ignore mortal wounds.
You just, oh, that was like game-changing. Watch him have 1 wound left over after I fight. I'm going to go first with my Colossal Squig because he's got a horrible, horrible save of only 5+. There, I pilot in a millimeter. We're going to start with my enormous jaws. They're enormous.
Hit on 4s?
No, hit on 2s.
Oh, well, they are enormous. I thought you were mocking them. It was, okay, not bad.
If I roll 6s to hit with the enormous jaws, they do D3 mortal wounds instead of continuing on.
Okay.
Yeah,
4.
that's average. The rest wound on 3s. Yeah.
I have a 3-up save versus those.
They have a 1-up save.
1-up.
So -2. So one of them gets through for D3 damage. No, 2 more. And then his Trampling Feet, which hit on a awesome 5. Yeah, 2 hits. But they wound on 3s. Yeah! Take that. -1.
2-up save!
Woo! You saved it.
I have 2 wounds left. Skate's gonna pile in next. 2 of them not gonna make it in. We're hitting on 5s with our daggers. That's what we use to fight. And 5s.
Wow!
You wound!
Woo! Any red?
No. Where's Skate?
I'm going to use your die. 4+. Oh,
take that 1 wound.
That's not what I got. And now the Mangler Squig is going to mangle your skinks.
Oh, you roll it.
We'll start with the balls and chains. Now they're going to hit on 2s instead of 3s because I charged. Yeah, double 1. 3s to wound. -2.
I go for my armor.
Then it's D3 damage each. 4d3. Well, that's only 4, 5, 6 of them so far.
Okay.
There's huge, fang-filled gobs hitting on 3s. I love 3s to hit, 3s to wound weapons that do lots of damage because of that. But watch out, I'm not done. I've got my grots bastion sticks. 4s to hit. Yeah, these are going to be more effective than the stupid freaking 4s to wound. Nope, they're not. I take that back.
Is that it?
That was it! What the crap?
I'm going to wall with my tail.
I hate that.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, in 3s. I got
See?
one.
3s to 3 suck!
1.
I got a good old 6 up. Oh, you were -1 to hit. Sorry. Was that other one a miss?
I rolled a 5. And then 1 damage.
Woo!
But more importantly, you crippled him, and he was my best bet at getting those guys off the objective. I don't think I can kill them now at all for this entire game.
Not 20 grots!
I literally can't fight them because of the nets.
Not the net.
And you killed my guns. Well, it turns out 1-up save can only hold out so long, I guess, against a single
Hey, he survived.
squig or
He survived.
colossal squig. How many points is he?
300.
Okay, all right, you should do something.
Yeah.
But we'll go into Seraphon turn 1 and see if we can pull something off. Seraphon hero phase. I'm going to pick some things. One, I'm going to pick for him the Great Staff. He's going to have +1 to cast on mine, to spell, and all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to roll 2 dice. We see the fates on a 4.
Uh-oh. No fates.
A 4+, we would gain a command point for every 4+ I rolled in those 2 dice.
Uh-oh. So that means you only have 1 command point.
This list isn't command point heavy, so I'll be okay, I think. Oh, I owe you Battle Shock.
Oh yeah, Battle Shock is a thing.
I
You
lost 6 models and a bravery of 10.
You're bravery 10?
Yeah, so Starborn are all...
Oh, or the
Demons.
old demon
Yeah.
things,
So
yeah. Did
bravery
they get
10.
the demon keyword or anything?
No, they clearly lost that.
Which I don't think will influence anything, but...
No, it
Or just-
didn't matter
They were
before, really.
celestial demons before.
More at the start of my hero phase, so I'm going to gain Celestial Conjuration points, D3 from my General Venus Land, D3 from the Astrolith Bearer, and he's only going to cast 2 of 3 spells, so additional D3.
So 3d3. How many do you need to summon your first thing?
6.
Okay, so you
10 skinks.
10 skill. Well, that's still something to grab objectives or whatever.
So 50-50, I gain summon 10 skinks.
Well, not quite. The expected no. So
Well, yeah, that's pretty bad. First thing we're going to cast, the Slant, is to try to cast Comet's Call. We're looking for a 7, we're +3, so it's going to be... Oh, because it's kind of 10+.
So you get D6, guys.
D6 units on the table will take D3 mortal wounds. Normally it's D3.
I'm not going to try to unbuy that because I had to roll a double 6.
Right. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you got +3, right?
All right, so
you got 11.
D6 units won't be 3. There's going to be 1 on the grots. We got to get them off the objective.
3 of them die.
And then we'll hit the Colossal.
Nice.
And then the Mangler.
Not bad.
So-
Brings him down to 9 wounds. The Colossal down to 12. That was very powerful. Too bad you can't cast it multiple times.
His second spell, he's going to cast the Bound Geminids of Ulhish. 7+3, so 10.
I won't try to stop that.
So
You
it's,
got to place these holy in 18.
yeah, they do different things. I just want to hit... Oh, I can't hit the same unit with both. We're going to land kind of like this, and then we're going to have this guy fly over... I don't think he can get all 3.
Is it every unit he flies over or one unit he flies over?
All right, we're going to go whoosh, and we'll back up a little bit, and then
You're going to hit
land
this
there.
unit, Fungoid Cave Shaman.
And then this one will hit these 2 units and not hit them because we don't want to cancel each other out.
Yeah, that's right. D3 mortal wounds to each unit.
Sorry, this was backwards. There. So,
D3.
Yep. And then those 3 I drew.
Holy. 3-3.
And then 3, D3, oh, nice.
3. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's the same unit.
Oh, same unit?
So that won't get...
I don't want to hit the same unit.
Well, it doesn't matter.
No.
It means you only hit the 2 units.
Yeah, I don't want to hit them twice. I thought it was 2 different units.
Yeah, it won't matter because it just means that he doesn't get to do his damage,
Right.
which he would anyways. So D3 will be on him then.
Yeah, so
So
I got 3
3,
in
3,
all.
3, 3.
Yeah.
Ow! Fungoid Cave Shaman ignores wounds and mortal wounds at a 4+, so he ignores 1 of them. So he goes down to 2 wounds. You killed a Boingrat Bounder and wounded the next one, and you killed a Boingrat Bounder and wounded the next one. Ouch.
So I'm gonna take something back. I think it's probably gonna be cool with this. I know the summoning is never gonna be worth it. I don't think giving up a spell is gonna be worth D3.
Not with what you've got planned.
Yeah, especially with what you know what I'm doing already, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give up.
You rolled a 1, 1, and a 2.
I'll give you the 2.
Yeah, because
I have-
basically you're not going to be.
I'm not gonna give up my third spell because my Draconian Tail gave me a secondary spell from whatever the lore is called. I'm gonna use it to empower the rest of my wizards. Now it's just better to keep casting these spells. And then the third spell is gonna be Celestial Equilibrium. 9,
12.
12, yeah.
I can't.
No.
Yeah, plus 2.
Yeah,
So
you're
I
right.
can't stop it. And that gives all your wizards
Plus one casting, dispelling, and unbinding.
Nice.
Now the Oracle here is trying to cast a Ravnic's Gnashing Jaws.
Oh,
I rolled a
can't see the
5, so that's a 7.
7 is enough.
It is casting value of 8.
Oh, so that failed. All the extra help didn't matter.
And then finally the Pendulum.
And what is it? Well,
Yeah,
that's an 11. I might as well try to unbind it because that's your last spell, right?
That's a 12.
Oh, he gets +3 right now?
That's a 9 to any math.
9 plus 2 is 11.
It's true. I carried.
I gotta roll a double 6 to stop it, which I don't come anywhere close to.
We're going to go here.
Go straight through my army. How far does it move?
Not that far. I mean,
Slices through my Mangler Squig.
we're going for those boys. D6. Four more
mortal wounds. Ugh. Fun fact, the Mangler Squig has a weird wound chart where when he gets about halfway down, where he is right now, he's at his worst. And if you keep injuring him, he'll actually get better again. Moving phase.
I'm going to have to readjust everything over here. They're going to probably end up running or retreating. I'm going to move everything else first and then them last. Well, we just shuffled a little bit. Not too much. However,
Before and after doesn't look very different. Looks slightly different.
Though, yep, I have to use my teleportation thing. I was going to bring down my Source Warriors and then teleport them because they both happen at the end of the phase. So I have to, when I say deep struck them from Dracothonian Tail, basically a deep strike, but I have to be within 12 of my slant. Then I can teleport a unit anywhere on the table to anywhere else on the table, 9 inches away from the enemy. But I need my guns. So I have to use a teleport to pull the Stegodon out of combat here. Or sorry,
The Stylodon is teleporting over there. Get some shooting
I
in
got to kill them.
and get them off the objective. And then the Saurus Warriors are appearing within 18 inches of this land, more than 9 inches from enemies.
Yeah.
Sauruses. Riperdactyls!
The Stylodon's gonna go try to shoot at these grots? I want to call them skinks.
Stabbas.
Oh, we get 2 hits right now, 4s. We're down to 6 attacks as we got so wounded. And 3s, -1.
I have enough shields, so I'll have a 5-up save against 6-up against this. Nope. Just flat 2 damage, so it kills 2 more of them.
Stegatron's gonna fire his big bow at them.
Stegatron.
And then we're gonna put the javelins into this guy here. We'll do the javelins first. Just get him out of the way. It's a 5s. Okay, and then
That was fun.
Yeah, the big bow into the grots on 3s and 3s.
Wow, 3s and 3s did something.
-1.
I have 9 shields now, so I have only a 6-up save.
It's 9 damage. It's 3 each.
Really?
I'm gonna double check, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was 9 damage. I don't think it matters what I remove here. So I'm just going to remove everything. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We're gonna do some nauseous spittle over here onto the colossal squig
Hit
on 3s and 3s.
5-up saves? I make neither. How does that big guy have 5-up saves? What's with Forge World models anyways?
We're done shooting, so we're gonna start charging. We'll start with the Source Warriors and hope for that 9.
So do you have any bonuses to this?
No.
Do you have a reroll?
I do have one.
Not because of the command point, but does your banners or musicians give you rerolls?
I had +1. Oh yeah, actually it's reroll charges. So
Yes.
their war drum used to be this March thing, and now it's reroll charges. That's a pretty good bonus, but no.
Still miss, but
Right.
it's nicer than not wasting the command point.
I think I gotta send the skinks in.
And they have no bonuses.
No.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna send in the Stegatron.
Stegatron, charge! I don't know what the other number is, but a 5 gets you in.
Boom. Going to stand here. I'm not gonna charge. I need him to die, but no, I'm not charging.
Hope for the double turn.
Yeah.
Just kill me next time.
We're gonna start off with my massive horns. It's only 2 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on
You're good. Keep going.
3s.
So
-1.
-1, so I get it. Give me your die. 5-up save.
It's
Nope.
4 damage.
4 damage. Well, you've made him as powerful as he's going to be.
That's
So
good.
if you don't do this last wound,
Well, we have
I'm gonna
2
destroy
grinding jaws. Only 2 attacks, 3s and 3s, because we're not coalesced. This is -1.
okay, so 5-up. Otherwise, I'm dead. You ready?
Yep.
You got it. So everything within 6 inches on a 4+ roll for each of them will take D3 mortal wounds. That hits everything here and my squigs, which of course will take none because it's 4+. 4+. D3. 1 mortal wound. Little guy. 4+. D3. 2 mortal wounds. Banner bearer. No. Slan. Yes. 1. And your big guy, the Troglodon. Yes. 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then he dies. Poor Mangler Squig. You killed 6 skinks and then did a few mortal wounds. I am not going to spend a command point to not have these guys run because I can just retake the objective with one of my other guys and it'll still be consecutive turns that I control it. And if you get a double turn, well, then there's nothing I can really do about that anyways. And the Boingrat Bounders. Boingrat Bounders are Bravery 5, and they each lost 1. We'll start with 1 in the back. So we're fine there, and the 1 in the front. That's 1 will die, or run, or break, or whatever. So I'll take the 1 that's wounded, obviously. So how do you feel about that? Was that good?
It's not bad. I'm liking this bound spell thing, because I'm going to hit...
You're going to hit me a lot.
I'm hitting everything...
Because you get to control all of them, whereas normally it'd be like, we're going to...
Everything here's taking at least
goes
D3 more mortal
second,
wounds.
like if you make me go second, I'll be like, okay, these guys go whoop, and they just stay away. But you get to control them all. So you're just going to be like, whoop, whoop, and this thing's going to fly through, and you're just going to massacre my guys. Possibly killing my fungoid cave shaman.
Either way, they're all taking D3, and they're taking D3 plus D6. No matter what happens, so I won't feel bad either way.
Yes. Now, beginning of the next battle round, my moon might move.
Oh!
And it did! Yay! Move to the middle over here.
Does that mean...
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It buffs them, and who cares? Let's roll to see who goes next. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Because I win ties.
Yeah.
You ready, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Booyah! But you have control of all your endless spells.
True, they're bound. They're bound to me.
So you're the one that gets to move them.
So I can't make it past you, so I'll stop with the ninja.
D3 mortal wounds.
D6.
D6 mortal wounds. Roll an even number, please. Thank you. I didn't want to have to put a die down. So you kill 1.
So this Geminid's gonna go here, and then land, you get him, and then land
So
over
basically
here.
you get the Boingrat Bounders and him.
Yeah.
The other one will
And
get
this is
those
gonna hit
Boingrat.
these two and come this way. Actually,
D3 mortal wounds. That's 3.
him,
D3 mortal wounds. 1.
and then big squad,
Big squad. 2.
and then character.
There we go. And the character.
No.
3. No. He ignores wounds, mortal wounds on a 4+.
Oh, 4+.
Ha! Nope, you didn't get him. He's got 1 wound left. Well, you sure are doing lots of damage to my Boingrat Bounders. Kill another one. And injure another one. Well, though, the nice thing is, as much as you are doing good damage over here, and you've killed my Mangler Squig, and my Colossal Squig is hurt, that I'm going to be able to hold on to those objectives and get lots of points. And then you're going to have to really work hard to get these grots off. That's the part that's going to make it hard for the Seraphon to win. I think, like, toe-to-toe, the Seraphon are going to be just fine doing more damage. But will they be able to
Yeah,
get
I'll win the fight over here eventually.
Yeah, on this side.
And get that one, but yeah.
The question is, can you get me off of that one quick enough?
I don't think-
every round I get more points for how many rounds I've held it for.
The math won't allow it.
We'll see. We'll see. But I think I agree with you, but let's play out a couple more turns and we'll find out.
Actually, I want to point out there's one thing I have in mind that could make a difference. It's a long shot, but I'll see if I can pull it off next turn.
Do I get another command point, 4+? No. Well, he got his
got
one.
your one.
He got his one.
Yeah, worth it.
Can't ask for more than that. I am going to attempt to dispel and end the spell the Geminids in particular, because this one just kind of keeps going and I can get out of this way. They are casting value 7, which means I need to roll 8 or higher. Nope, not even close. I'll do his once per game ability before he dies to cast a second spell. So I've used up 1 spell slot to try to dispel, and I'm just going to do Mystic Shield. All right, you can unbind it
Yeah,
probably
this
really
slan
easily.
will be...
You're good. You got +3 to that, so yeah.
No. This guy only hands out +1 to cast.
Okay.
So
Whatever. You rolled higher
rolled
without the pluses. The movement phase, he'll use his Dead Shody ability to give +3 movement. I don't know if they'll get it. I don't care. We're close enough anyway. Boingrat Bounders here are going to move. I'll re-roll that 6 into a 7.
Oh,
Yeah!
Hey!
Ah! Boingy, 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 boingy. Now we're going to move my leader 8 inches. Well, 11. He's Boingrat Bounders 6. Let's re-roll it. Yeah! Woo!
Speed.
I was thinking of going after the Ripperdactyls. We're just going to jump forward. They have flies, so I can kind of ignore all your guys as long as I stay in coherency and go around. Boy. Fungoid Cave Shaman has one job. That's to run forward and claim that objective. I almost forgot about it, I will be honest. I'm not really sure what to do over here. But right now I'm buffed. All these guys reroll 1s to hit. Which could actually make a difference. well, if they're within 24 inches of the side. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to retreat them all. Not retreat, but move them back just to stay completely on my side, just so I have that little extra buff.
That's fair.
You know? So there we are. Look at that. There we are. Yeah! Now I'm ready for you. Colossal Squig will move. Right here. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh. Hi. He wanted to go along, right? Jeez.
They have random movement.
Yeah, but yeah. Actually, yeah, now that... he moves two... Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He moves
He's fine.
like 4 inches.
He could have rolled double once.
He's true. I just was like, he's moving so short. I don't think this matters. And he's going to cough on you. Which apparently in this day and age is terrifying.
Stop.
5s to hit. Now I see. You're fine. What were you worried about? Percentages were really
Nothing.
low.
Time to charge.
It's time to charge. We'll start with my leader. I'm in.
Leader beans.
Boo! Boingrot Bounders are in. And I get to roll some mortal wounds, potentially, for them. So there's 6 of them, so we'll roll 6 dice. Every 4+ does a mortal wound. 3 of them.
Wow. That's actually
Down to 6. Yeah, that was decent. We'll do the big guy. He doesn't get to do any more. Oh, no, he can do a mortal wound on the charge. He's actually going to go...
1 mortal wound on the charge?
Right here. And 6+. No, still no mortal wounds. Boingrot Bounders will charge 7 inches. And they're going to come in, and then we're going to do some mortal wounds, potentially to your Troglodon?
Yep. Skink Oracle with Troglodon.
And there's 8 of them. Not bad. 5 mortal wounds. Ouch!
10 to 5.
Hard choice what to start with first. Now, I should point out that I'm a little debuffed right now because you hit this unit of Boingrots and my leader with the 1 Geminid. They are -1 attack.
Yep.
That's a big deal because they have 2 attacks on top and 2 attacks on bottom. This unit was hit with the other one, so they're -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So they're going to be hitting on 5s instead of 4s. So they're not looking too good, but I think actually it's hard because I'm not too worried about him, but I am going to attack with him first because as much as I'm not worried about the Saurus Warriors, he might be able to do some damage. So I'm going to put all of my enormous jaws into your Slan, and then all my trampling feet and puff spores. Sorry, not puff spores. All my trampling feet. We'll just do a little bit of damage to your Saurus. Now, let's try to kill him. He's down to 5 wounds. Whoop. Enormous jaws now only hit on 4s because of how hurt I am, but natural 6s still do the mortal wounds. Oh boy. So it's D3 mortal wounds to your Slan. Just 1, so he's down to 5 wounds. And then I'm going to wound him on 3s. Uh-oh. -2.
Crap. I gotta do something really quick.
What's that?
I'll roll the saves in a second. First of all, I took 4 damage from him. I take 1 wound back. I forgot I ignored damage from my banner.
Oh, your banner. That's right. So that's what you're remembering now.
I'm going to go back and roll all these real quick for the damage I took. This guy took 2. He gets a wound back. He's back up to 4. Took 7. He gets a wound back.
You're being very consistent. No matter how many dice you're
I
rolling,
know.
you're getting 1.
He took
1.
1 so far.
We haven't done the mortal wound.
And then the mortal wound. He's going to take both of those, going down to 5, and then I will do 5 saves. 5 saves? Yeah, 5
Yes,
saves.
-2.
Oh, 6 up.
What?
How much damage?
D3 each. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Well, that's
okay.
6. I can still kill you if
I
you
need
don't roll.
2
You have to
sixes
roll
here.
2 6s to live. No,
No,
okay.
he's dead.
You spiked all your 6s. So
On a
then-
4 up, he's back to life with full wounds.
Oh, right.
He's,
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot he had that artifact. Now, it's only once per game, but still, that's
Yeah, back
that
up
was
to
my
4.
only real chance to kill him.
well, 50-50. I mean, if you killed him, that would have been game.
That's
Well,
true. There was the 50%.
No, I'm not game. Like, that would have been such a crippling blow. I would have taken the same risk.
It would have been nice to see like a bunch of these die, but still, it is what it is. 6 trampling feet attacks against your Troglodon, 5s to hit, 2, 3s to wound, -1 damage. You get 6 up, ignoring.
Yeah.
2 more wounds.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. That probably brackets him a
Down
bit
4.
more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, I can't find the 4. I have 5.
There it
Okay.
is.
Boom.
The mounts are
Now,
1 inch.
this might be the wrong call, but I'm going to try to kill him because I think if I don't have him, I can't win this game.
Because he does a lot of damage.
I
when he
need
shoots,
I need
right?
his shooting attacks over there. I'm
You
never
can
gonna
teleport him
get.
over
I just
there.
won't get through that many wounds without him. So hitting on 3s, wounding on
hitting
3s.
Sorry, it's hitting on 4s. He's got a clammy cowl.
No.
So one of those missed. So this is 50-50. At 4+, it'll be that one. So that one's gone, unfortunately. So no wounds.
No, nothing. Your pick.
I think I'm more worried about the Troglodon than the Stegodon, or Stegosaurus as you call it. Or Stegatron? I don't know.
Stegatron. It's a Stegatron.
Is that it's called a Stegadon, though, right?
Tron.
I think he was messing with me, but I don't actually know. Lots of attacks, but -1 to hit. So all the orange ones, and I can roll them all together because I charge, so they are the same profile. All the orange ones hit on 5s, and the white ones are the leader who hit on 4s. I see lots of 4s in there. You prevented at least 6 or 7 hits there. 3s to wound. 3s to wound. Ooh, 5 wounds. -1, 1 damage.
5 up.
Okay, he's dead if you don't roll any 6s. Oh, he's dead!
Got him.
Does he do anything on the death?
Nope.
Doesn't lash out and eat everybody?
Uh,
Does he get super sad?
I'm gonna have to go with the Stegatron.
Stegadon!
Tron.
I'm looking at the book now.
can't think.
I'm like, I knew it was a Stegadon!
Starting off with my massive horns, hitting on 3s with 3 attacks, and we're gonna wound on 3s. It's 2 attacks.
It was 2 attacks, but you made all hits and
Oh,
wounds.
fair, that's fair.
Again, that's the second turn in a row you've done that. It's -1, so I get a 5 up save. Well, you saved 1, but there's 3 damage now that you're injured, so that kills 2 of them.
Jaws and Stomps all get rolled together because it's gonna be functionally the same. It's hitting and wounding on 3s. 2. -1.
5 up. Ooh,
damage each.
2 that's 4 more. That's 2 more die.
I like it.
Yeah, they're going to be running. They're going to attack back. Now they're -1 attack, which is a big deal because that means only 2 attacks for him and 2 attacks for him, but not -1 to hit. So the oranges will be on 4s, the whites on 3s. 3s to wound. Ow.
Sled's gonna go. He's gonna pile in a little bit and fight them.
The button grab bounders.
Are hitting on 4s. Oh, he's angry. 3s to wound with a rend.
-1.
Yeah.
Just 1 damage though. 5 up. Yikes! Your dice do not like me. So that kills 2 and wounds another one. I'll put it over here so we don't split the group by accident. Next, my Loon Boss will start with his Stabba hitting on... Well, there's 1 less attack. He's the one that's -1 attack.
-1 attack.
So 4 attacks hitting on 4s. And the Massive Fang-filled Gob will be 3 attacks instead of 4, hitting on 4s. Good, because this one can do some damage. 3s. There we are. -1 D3 damage.
Well, his save never gets worse than 4, so... Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead then. He's not close enough to ignore wounds on 6s?
No, holy roll.
Okay, bye-bye.
My Thor's warriors are gonna go...
Are they going to beat up on this big old colossal squig?
Yeah, buddy. Well, maybe more. I'm gonna try something. So this guy here is gonna put his spear into the Boingrak bounders, his jaw to the colossal squig. Everybody else is gonna put everything else in the colossal squig, and they're not doing nothing. Starting with the 1 spear. Oh, he missed. He did on 4s. The rest of the spears in the colossal squig on 4s.
Uh-oh. No, it's on 5s. It's -1 to hit him.
Gross. Oh, we wound on 3s. Oh.
Oh, we got some in there. No rend though, right?
No rend.
5 up. Yikes.
5. You got 3 left. Jaws, we hitting on 6s. We got 2 wounding on... Not that.
Not 2s.
Alright, he's still alive.
He's down to 3, so he's pretty hurt.
Seems like you're done. I'm gonna go send this priest in. He's gonna have 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, with the rend.
Oh no!
Save.
5 up. No, you
Yeah,
got him.
we killed him.
Actually, that matters because that's 1 more guy that could run.
Yeah.
Because you got your banner close enough to give me -1 bravery. Battle shock. Bravery 5 here. I lost 5 of my buddies, so I'm gonna lose D6 more. They both run. Ooh. Over here, I lost 3 of my buddies, and
-1 bravery from the banner.
-1 bravery, so I'm down to 4. And 1 more runs. That's not as bad as it could have been. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Well, I think I'm going to take the objective from you, but I don't know what else.
Yeah,
will
that gets.
happen.
I get 4 points right now.
Yeah.
Because I've held the objective for 2 consecutive player turns. And in case you think, oh wait, but Matthew is a different unit. It says the player
Just say player.
controls it consecutively. It matters. It doesn't matter which unit was controlling
A
it.
lot over here to deal with, but we'll see what we can do in Seraphon turn 2. First thing, I'm going to look into the future and get command points on a 4+.
Still nothing.
I'm going to get 2d3 special
Summoning
conjuration points. I'm not going to give up a spell.
So that's 3 more. 4 more.
So I'm going to take the Great Sage, +1 to cast and all that kind of stuff again. And then we're going to start removing my own spells.
Think you're going to dispel?
I'm going to dispel, my slam's going to dispel the pendulum.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Congratulations. You're really good.
And he's going to dispel the Geminids.
Geminids?
Yeah.
That's definitely enough. You got what, +2 to dispelling right now? Does this thing get plus to dispel as well? But either way, you got the +1 to dispel, and then he has +1 to dispel.
Roll high. And now we're going to cast Comet's Call.
And that is
Ooh,
what,
plus
11?
3, 13. All right, I can do math. It's 11.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to try to stop it.
You should try.
Double Steves! Well, that was freaking close. That was close.
Oh, yeah, you needed 11. You needed 12. I'm freaking out over here. I thought you had it for a second.
No,
Stop.
stop.
D6 units.
The 3 again. What 3?
Okay, so I have to hit this character.
Just to start to work him down.
Yeah. And then I'm going to begin work on this unit. I don't know if they're that important. So this unit and... Oh, I'm going to start on this character.
Okay. Just D3. So he takes 1. Loon Boss over here takes D3 mortal wounds. Oh, 3. So I'm down to 2 wounds. And then you kill D3 of these guys. 1.
Arcane Bolt.
Plus 3. Ooh, 15! Is that like a super special one? D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay.
4 plus, I ignore it.
Yep.
Ha! Yeah. It's little spores around me.
First, these are going to pop up towards the objective. Oh, you know, we'll go this way in case I need to.
You need to take care of them, right? Otherwise, we'll take the objective back, and then it really is game.
I don't know what to do with these guys right now. We're going to prepare to go... Oh, God. No, those guys are just scary enough to point...
Well, the squig hoppers aren't that strong, but they can move pretty far.
Wait, those are what?
Squig hoppers.
Yeah, same as them, right?
No.
No.
No. They are way crappier. They're cheaper. They move further, but they have way less armor and way less attacks.
Okay.
The goblin, or the squig that they're riding is just as strong, but the guys on top is like a 5 and a 5 or something.
That's fair. We'll just start...
Back to this side.
Yeah. I guess we're going to do some running. I don't need anything over here. I'm on my dice.
3 heroes retreat.
Shooting down. We're start off with the bow right there and the javelins into the character. We'll do the javelins first. On 5s and 4s. No. Big old bow on 3s. Ooh, and 3s. Oh, just 1. Minus 1.
5 up. How much damage?
3.
1.5 die. I'm not going to kill him. He's the leader. Just wanted to stand him up.
Oh, I remember right. Okay, yeah, javelins into these guys right here.
Kill him and you get the objective.
Hitting on 5s.
Winning on 4s.
And 4s.
Okay, it's a wound. 6 up save. 4 to ignore it. We're good.
And then blow pipes. Trying to hit the squad. It's 5s. Unless there's
Whoa!
another -1 to hit.
Nope, not from this range.
And 5s.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Clear a charge.
Roll double 1. Look at that.
We're going that way.
You're going
Oh,
that
it won't
way.
matter. It won't matter. We'll go this way.
Boom. And then, skink.
Yeah.
You've got to kill it for you to take the objective. Or one of your heroes does. 5, they're in. But the only hero that can charge is your banner bearer.
No, he ran.
Oh, that's right, they all ran. They didn't just retreat, they ran.
We gotta get him.
Hitting on? Uh-oh. Okay. Big guy's going to put all his attacks into your Saurus warriors. He's pretty hurt. Because of how hurt I am, I'm now hitting on 5s. But 6s still do the mortal wounds. No, that's not horrible. So D3 mortal wounds, 2 of them, and then I also, don't forget your 6 up ignoring.
He's too far.
Too far, okay. And then 3s to wound. These are -2.
6 up.
D3 damage each, so that's 4 more. So 6 died just from that. Hey, not bad for a really dislocated jaw. Trampling feet only have 4 attacks now. 5s to hit, not bad. 3s to wound, -1 damage, so you get 5 up against these. 2 of them. 2 more die. Oh, 8 die in total. I'll take it. And if you kill them, then I'll probably kill D3 more of them. Stick it on. Now you could have actually chosen this guy, and you get +1 save against him at the start of the combat phase.
Yeah, it's
right?
less than 5 models.
5 or less models. You can stick your head in the way and get +1 save.
Massive horns.
3s.
3's dead. 3's the wound. -1.
-1, 3 damage.
4.
No, he's hurt.
Oh, wait, wrong one. It's stops for 4. Yep.
Yep. 5 up. 0 damage.
Okay. And the grinding jaws and crushing stomps rolling together because it's functionally the same.
Woo.
3s and
3s.
3s. Oh, just 3.
-1, 2 damage, right?
Yep.
So 5 up. You got him. Exactly.
Nice.
He's dead. Fungoid Cave Shaman goes next. Now, he was hit by the one that was -1 to hit, so that's still in effect. Start with his Moon Sickle, so hitting on 5s now. And then we've cut the 2 attacks from his... He's got a little spore squig pet. It'll hit on 5s. And a wound on 4s. That's 1 wound. No rend. What do you have, a 5-up?
5-up.
So 1 dies. But you didn't take the objective. Saurus Warriors, or you're going to bring in my Bounders, eh?
Yes, sir.
Don't want them to run off and charge somebody else.
5 spears can reach the Boingrots as well as 2 bites, and the rest are left this week. Spears of the Boingrots, looking for 4s.
Yeah, there's no minuses to hit them.
And 3s.
Oh, no positives either. 4+. Saved.
2 bites.
5s and 4s?
And 4s.
No.
And spears into the squig on 5s.
Because -1 to hit him.
And 3s. Ooh.
That's a lot. They should get him. I've only got 3 wounds left, and I've only got a 5-up save. Yeah, you got him. So each unit within 3 inches on a 2+ takes D3 mortal wounds. My Boingrots will take 1 mortal wound, finishing the 1 off. Saurus Warriors will not take any. Well, lucky them. And as he explodes, 5 little cave squigs come out. I place them wholly within 9 inches, more than 3 from enemies. And then the 2 Boingrot Bounders will pile in and fight and try to see if we can kill any more. Start with the actual squigs, hitting on 5s because they're still at -1 to hit. So 1 hit, 4s to wound, nothing. The guys on top, 5s to hit for the regular guy, 4s to hit for the leader. We got 1 hit from him, wounding on a 4. No, nothing. Battle Shock, I lost 2 of them. -1 bravery makes them only bravery 4. So that means 1 more will run. Your Saurus Warriors lost a bunch of guys.
Let's make a man point.
So inspiring presence from your Slan, so they will not have to make Battle Shock. Beginning of round 3. Does this move? Yay, moves to the middle! Woo! The whole board is affected by it! My general's dead, so I don't get the extra command point. All my squigs are dead, so they don't get to run and charge. But yay! And once again, it's... I don't know, I might make a little... I don't know, whatever. You ready to double turn me?
Yes. I'm so
I win
ready.
ties. Oh, it's a 5! It's a 5, Steve! You can do it! Your skill is completely tied down to whether I can roll a 5+ or not, right?
It is.
Is Steve good at this game?
Stop.
Is Steve good at this game? On a 5+, the answer's no.
Okay, you know what? Stop mocking
Steve is
me.
good at this game! Steve is good at this game!
Stop! Let's look into the future and gain 2
Hey,
command points.
finally!
And then we're going to gain 2d3 summoning points, which I'm never going to use as the garbage. 4.
Which positivity?
We're going to take +1 to the charges and stuff.
+1 run and charge?
Yeah. I'm switching to +1 to casting. I can't charge this turn. I have to. I can't.
Okay, so what the audience has not seen is the
Yes.
math we've done behind the screen. So, it's actually quite easy to do. You take this objective from me this turn. Somehow you fail that, well then I'm sorry you lose.
Right.
But, because then I go and I just retreat off of it and I can keep it with retreating because it's only... Anyways, that works. But if you take this from me, it is worth 6 points to you for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. That's right, that's 1, 2, 3. I have 6 points right now. The score is 6-0. So that ties up the game 6-6. If you took this objective from me this turn, then you win, hands down, because then you just get all the points. If you don't, then I get 3 more points for it, and then you take it from me and get 1 point, then 2 points. That ties up the victory points, but you'll most likely, I haven't done the math, but look at the board, I think you've killed more points than I have.
Yeah.
And you can continue to do so. And you win the game. So you win the game by taking this objective now or in your next turn.
That -1 to hit and that many bodies.
If I get a double turn, though, you lose. Because then I just have the objective and I get the extra points. So you're banking on me not getting a double turn.
It's easier. It's slightly more in my favor for you not to get double turn for me to kill them this turn.
Right.
So I got
Or
to
to start killing them.
Unfortunately, I got to go the long route. So we're going to
Now
take +1 to cast.
So all of this kind of goes away if you do not remove him, which should be easy, except, dice are 4-up, ignoring wounds thing can just go on forever.
Right, and if he stays alive, then we know it's over.
Then it's over. Okay, so +1 casting then.
+1 casting.
Okay.
He is going to empower the rest of the wizards.
Mighty equilibrium thingy. You got it.
+2.
Yeah, I can't
Or
stop
+3,
that.
actually.
I can't stop it.
We're going to go for a smite from him then.
Arcane bolts.
Arcane Bolt, sorry. It's enough.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
Well,
but
I'm going to
you
obviously
have-
try to stop that.
Yep.
I have to roll 6 or higher, which I do. So I stop the first thing that could do mortal wounds to me.
And then next we're going to go ahead and do Comet's Call.
Yeah, that's off. That does get you the 10. So
gives
it
me
does
the 10.
D6 units. So you're very consistent.
This
One-
character, that character, and those guys.
Of course. Start
So,
there.
yeah.
Start there. So one of them dies. Does
This
he die?
character?
The character dies! That's important because of the bravery.
And them. Him. Ah, 2.
2. 25% chance I survive this. I ignore mortal wounds on a 4+. It's okay. We're not done yet. You got lots of more chances.
Yep.
So now you're going to try to cast Pendulum. Just kind of pre-measuring here, so you can go right through and do D6 mortal wounds. So you get +3 to this. You got it.
And then
zip it through,
yeah.
or just end it. Yeah, there we go. And 5 mortal wounds. You ready, Steve?
Yeah.
You want to know the math?
I-
50, 25, 12.5,
You're
6.75.
going to die.
3.9-ish, a little less than 3.9% chance.
Stop.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's surprised. He's trying to build up the tension. Can I win the lottery? Can I win the lottery? Can I win the lottery? No! Oh, what a surprise. Movement phase.
They're all going to run.
Just
So Ashleth Bear is going to be a 6.
are we just heading over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So they all zipped over. Your skinks grab the objective. So I've got all sorts of command points, but no heroes to use with them. So you just got to chew through 40 of them. And maybe 20 more. We'll see. Reprodactyls and skinks repositioned. Slight change. You're actually going to take it with your standard bearer because we remembered that my Loon Shrine can actually summon back some reinforcements, which I forgot to do last turn. So on a 4+ at the start of my turn, I can place 10 new grots right here. And then they can still move and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I misspoke. It's the end of my turn I can place them there. But I can still affect by the end of the game. So if I disrupt this one from getting points, then he's in trouble. Now, were you going to teleport that Stegodon?
I'll keep him over there, because if it's the end of your turn, I'll have to worry about it next turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Stegodon.
Yes.
Teleport. So the skinks are taking that.
Yes.
Change your mind. Boom, over here to do some damage with my non-inspiring presence, guys. Phase.
Bow! Big bow! 3s!
Oh, golly.
3s! -1.
-1. Now I've got the bad moon thing. It gives me +1, so I'm just back to a 5 up. So how much damage?
3.
So 1, 2, 3.
And blowpipes on 5s and 5s. Oh, 2! No.
4 up save. That kills 2 more. You 2. No shooting, no more shooting, no charging, so you're just going to try to kill this last Boingrot Bounder.
I gotta try.
And going after the squigs.
So we have 5 and 5, so 5 foot in the Boing Grot.
No minuses.
No minuses? Ooh, 4s.
I know you're not used to that, right?
And 3s.
Should do it. 4 up saves. So he's alive with 1 wound, but you still can bite him.
Only 4 of them, yeah, no.
So bite him.
Ah! I bit him
1,
once.
maybe. Yes. You got him. You bit him. Ow.
And the other one's on 4s
squigs.
and 3s.
Ooh.
Just
And your bites?
Yeah, we got only 1 in give me a range. Ooh. That doesn't work.
So 2 in total, 6 up save. So 2 of them die. Sorry, 1 of them dies.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then they'll pile in a fight. 8 attacks, 4s to hit. 3s to wound. Not bad. 4. -1, so 5 up. Oh, we killed 4 of them. Jeez. Everyone matters here. Battle Shock. They've lost 1 guy, and they're only Bravery 3.
I have...
Oh, you still have more fighting to do?
No. I have... you killed just enough for me not to be able to fail.
Oh, okay. So that's 6. 3 more die, which they will stampede through your guys and possibly do mortal wounds when they run.
Oh, no.
For everyone that runs, on a 4+, you take a mortal wound. So they rampage through and kill 3 more of your guys. Does it matter?
It does.
Oh, coherency?
Yeah. I don't want to lose my musician. They're in weird positions. I guess I'll spend a command point.
Inspiring presence?
Yeah.
Because you need to.
Well, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This side, I'm a Bravery 4, 5 with the banner, up to 8 with the number of models that I have, because I have 32. Lost 6. So lost 6, Bravery 8. So 2 more will run. Goodbye. So still have 30 models, though. If you grab the 1 objective, you get a point. So it brings the score to 6-1 as we go into Gloomspite Gitz turn 3. I don't have much left. I know that this is hard to chew through, don't get me wrong. But now that I don't have any hero support, you'll actually see it go down a lot faster. I have 0 hero phase. I do get a command point, technically. I just, it doesn't matter.
Do you have anything you can do?
Well, yes. I have to consider what your next move is, which is you're going to do everything in your power to kill this unit.
Absolutely.
Now, the thing is, I can't just plop another unit on it because they don't take it unless they move.
Right.
Now, they pile in after you charge me. I could... No, it wouldn't take it. It wouldn't take it. And so I've just got to keep this unit alive. the best that I can. So that's all I got to do. I got to use my other 2 units to do nothing but keep them alive. And then hope that I roll 4+ and summon in a new unit of 10 grots on the other side that'll eventually get to the other objective.
That'll be a big deal.
Because then you'll have to leave guys back to
Exactly.
deal with it. Start with the squig hoppers. They move 3d6. You know what? I'll re-roll it. I can. 4 inches. Well, they're not going to be much help. So I'm gonna throw a run at them and make that 9 inches. And their job, they were going to go charge the skinks and just try to do some damage, but now their job is just to provide a bit of screening. So if you charge in and kill the squig hoppers, not a big deal. And then this unit will run 5 plus the 2 from the musician. So they're moving 12 in total. And their job is to screen the front. So the only thing you'll really be able to do effectively is shooting. And that's it for that side. The one squig will go. Ah. You ready for this?
I need you not to kill me.
4s to hit.
Don't do it.
3s to wound. -1. He kills one more.
Big deal. I lost attacks.
It's fine. We'll remove him now. Just lose one more. Yeah, you're down below 15 now.
No, the problem is...
Well, no, you get to pile in. You get to pile in still. So take out whatever you want, then you pile in and fight me and kill me. So you keep coherency. Doesn't matter.
Oh, he's still alive. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to go one more here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You pile in.
Oh, so you're actually just going to pull him?
Yeah, I'm going to pull because
What if I whiff?
He's 2 wounds because you just teleport. You're going to have to do
That's
anyways,
true,
right?
that's true.
You don't care if he's in combat. End of my turn. Does any grots come out of this tunnel?
Please,
Come on,
please,
grots. Come on out.
please
Help.
don't come out. Oh, buddy.
I forgot to do this last turn, so you're pretty
I know.
lucky because otherwise I'd have 10 grots here. Now, mind you, probably have just shot them off anyway.
I would have just...
4 plus
Attempt to anyway.
10 new grots
Yes.
will show up. No.
Woo!
But it actually all comes down to this roll because if I double turn you, then I'm just going to be able to rack up so many points that you cannot win. It actually becomes impossible for you to win.
Beat that with your tie.
You win ties.
I just went. Oh, you just went. Oh, your turn was so fast.
I know, right? It's not a million hero phase stuff. It was move, 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 ha, ha, with the squig cup.
50-50. Do it.
No, you win ties. It's 5 plus.
Oh, yeah. You did. Oh,
5 plus.
You just went. Matthew, I am so...
You're so close to winning, man.
Buddy, I hate him.
You're so close to winning, but you
got
gotta
this.
deal with the most annoying thing.
Please.
Second
roll
only
your die.
to the Bone Reaper.
You're killing me, bro.
Regular
You're
battle
killing
line.
me. Roll the die. I'm not cutting this.
5 plus.
I want to see not a 5, not a 6.
Matthew good at this game on a 5+.
Please don't be good at this game. Please be good at this game. Please don't be good at this game. Oh,
You're so good at this game!
All right, good job.
I am so good at this game!
Shake my left hand. Well done. So I think we explained it.
I think you would have a hard time getting through anyways, but
Yeah.
because I think I did a pretty good job protecting. But yeah, let's say you went next. What would you have done? You would have some endless spells,
The other spells probably wouldn't have made it to you.
summoned Razor Dawns.
Yeah, I would have dropped Razor Dawns
To do
and
some
just start
shooting.
shooting like crazy.
Well,
and
let's
then-
say you did remove them completely. The only way you get the objective is if you move on to it, or somebody's within 3 inches who's battle line or hero and kill him.
Yeah.
And finish them off.
It was going to be hard.
Well, it's going to be very difficult. But now it's just impossible.
Yeah, once the grots were on there at the beginning of the game, but yeah, that was just not that wasn't it. But I mean, I knew I had my work cut out for me.
Indeed.
He's doing it.
So third game with Seraphon now, or fourth game?
Oh wait, 1, 2, fourth. This is the
You've
fourth.
played against me twice.
Yeah, so
I did Ogre Maw Tribes and then this one.
first one I don't.
You did Bone Reapers.
Yeah, second one was Maw Tribe, which we discovered is the perfect enemy for
The
Coalesced
Coalesced.
to
Because
fight.
the -1 damage, and pretty much all my guys do 2 damage.
Then I tried to make that list a little bit better against Khorne. Now, you weren't there for the game. You know what? So, minor spoilers for the previous game, which was actually probably the YouTube video of this one. So, skip ahead if you want to hear this, because I'm going to explain to you a couple things that happened in that game. Khorne just was a little bit better, but there was a single charge and 2 weird spell castings that really just ended the game for the Seraphon.
You mean you lost?
Yes.
Because the Corn got their judgments out or something?
Well, 2 things that made a difference. We had an 11-inch charge that blocked my Source Knights, who had a crap ton of attacks.
11-inch charge.
That kept the Source Knights from putting attacks on guys who stole an objective who then burned it.
Oh, okay.
Which is why the game was won by them, ultimately. And then my Slan, and I'm not going to fault Seraphon for this whatsoever, I had no choice but try to cast spells while in range of the Crying Skulls, which if you roll
Which
natural
forces?
8, You take D6 mortal wounds and you lose that spell.
And then you roll natural 8s.
I rolled natural 8, took 6 wounds, lost the spell. Then I tried another spell, rolled natural 8 again, and he died. Wow. So I'm not going to fault Seraphon from that game.
Yeah,
that was a
the chances
fantastic.
of that is actually quite low.
Which you probably just saw. But I mean, the coalesced. They're not. I'm not. I think I got to mix the way I play the coalesced lists with the way I'm playing the Slan in this game. I think the endless spells, especially the Geminids, are fantastic.
Yeah, this game, it came down to me holding objectives, not me destroying your army. Now, mind you, I took out plenty of things. You lost a lot of your army by the end of it.
Yep.
But,
which is fine. I mean,
when we look at really what's left, I just have a bunch of Stabas and a handful of Skycritters. I probably have 400 points of guys on the table right now, maybe 500. So 3/4 of my army is gone. You've definitely got the firepower to take me out. If we just played who can kill the most, then by turn 5 you would be the winner. And so, which is why I'm actually glad that most of the missions are not who kills the most, because I find it better that that's not your main focus. That it is more, if you're ever forced to make a choice between kill something and grab an objective, I love that.
For sure.
That to me is a game.
Well, I mean, the grots just love doing it. Like, they'll do it forever. The one thing that keeps them around. Do you have any command points left? Oh, you had it at the end.
I have lots of command points. Just no
you're just not going to shift them with Inspiring Presence. No,
but you did the right thing. You just dropped 2 comments on the Loon Boss nearby.
The Slan and the Oracle and Troglodon both have the Common Call ability, which is it's an amazing spell.
Yeah.
Pick D3 units on the table, take D3 mortal wounds.
Well, it's nice too because of your pluses to cast, make it almost guaranteed you cast it and make a good chance.
Not last game.
Well,
I actually rolled a lot of 2s.
Right, but normally you get to cast your spells.
It's so reliable.
And even a good chance of you getting your 10 pluses.
I know. I think more, probably 2/3, if not more than 2/3, were 10 plus to cast.
Yeah.
When you're plus 2
you're
or
plus
3,
that's pretty much a 50% chance that you not only make it, but get your 10 plus, which is nice because you have to roll 7 plus, which is I think is like 55% chance of rolling a 7 plus. So 55% chance of getting the better version, and then still like an 80 or 90% chance of getting it off at the very least. And harder to unbind because of +3. Unless you're up against Nagash, people are gonna have a hard time unbinding your spells. So
true,
so
that's true. I think this book will be able to win games, but you're not going to win list building. You have to win on the table with Seraphon, which is honestly how I prefer things.
Yeah, it's good, right?
You're not going to be like, I'm going to bring this.
You don't want to flop out 2 lists and be like, oh, I win. You want the game to be.
There's no obvious, I'm making this list, I'm going to win the game today.
Right.
And that's kind of cool.
Yeah, where with the old Seraphon, there was.
Well, there was that one list that was so ridiculously overpowered that I had to get out of the studio.
Yeah, that you just was like, you got bored of it and you sold it, right?
It was not a win. It was not a win, but it was almost not a win. It was just
one of those. It's one of those armies where it's just like you bring this, and
it was nothing but shooting that rerolled all to hit and all to wound, and I rolled all my saves.
And lots of good summoning.
And then there was something on top of it.
Yeah.
You didn't cast a single spell.
Yeah.
Oh, summoning now. I don't know.
I like that. I like the fact that you no longer have to choose between summoning and casting spells. Because now you can only replace one of your spell castings with it, whereas before it's like every spell you didn't cast got you summoning points. It became like, well, I got these cool spells, but
I needed because I brought so many endless spells. I needed my spell slots every turn.
But I'm still glad that it's less.
But how many turns did we play?
3 total.
So I played
and then
3.
Double turn.
I played 3 turns, and I had enough points to summon a Razor Dawn.
Not bad.
After 3 turns, like it was. Now previously you almost guaranteed, you would more than guarantee. It was 6 before. I think it was 6 or 9 before. I think it was 6 before, and you were guaranteed like 9 to 12. You did like 2 a turn.
Now the thing is, I would normally say, well, who
Just
cares?
too
It's
much.
free points, but it's not free because you're giving up bringing the coalesced.
Right.
And so you're gaining summoning, a little bit of summoning, and the ability to teleport around the table, which is a good ability. But you're giving up the -1 damage, which in our game barely would have come up at all.
Right.
Because most of my guys were 1 damage. When my big guys came in chomping, there would have been a little less damage done there. But for the most part, after that, it was a lot of 1 damage stuff.
I think I prefer this, even though it's arguably the weaker of the 2.
Well, because it has more tricks.
More tricks, which I'd rather play it that way. The coalesce are I think you're meant to be your hammer, your little fighty guys, but they just seem to be too expensive to do it.
Right.
It's like everything's about doing that, and everything synergizes well to do that, except for it seems like the point costs are about 18 months too old.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2 years too old.
Yeah, like they
everything
made the changes back, and then other things came out, but they kept those changes.
Like everything across the board seems it's a little too expensive point wise. Which if you have enough shenanigans, like Beast of Chaos for example, again not a great list, but they're high point cost, but with all their shenanigans, kind of washes out in the end. You win on the table, not with things fighting each other.
Right.
Whereas Coalesce want to fight each other. like I said, Khorne's not a fantastic army right now. They're not bottom tier. They're a little mid. Well, I don't know rank them, but like he's got outfought by Khorne, and nobody's complaining about Khorne right now, right?
Right, exactly. I don't have much to say about the Gloomspite Gitz. There's no surprises there for me.
I
how they perform.
love the way they look. I love squigs.
This guy's right in the back of squigs, and then the huge colossal squig, which is just like anatomically impossible. It's like he's all mouth. It's like where
is he swallowing him to?
Yeah, he's like
The back of his throat.
He's literally like chomp, and he opens his mouth, and they're just like standing there going, "Where am I going? There's no stomach. You're just a mouth." And so it's just like crunch, crunch, crunch.
That turn 1 charge stuff you're doing, nuts. Does that have to do with the battalion? To move that far?
Not really, no.
Because the running charge came from a character.
It was just a spell.
And the battalion gave you reroll your move?
The move, which, as you saw,
I think it got worse for you more times than not.
The first turn, it didn't help me. But no, that's actually normal for them. But also what happened after that is normal, that if I do that, which is usually a bad idea, then they die because they're by themselves. Usually what I do is I wait a turn to do that. I'll move up with them.
Okay.
And then I'll squiggler a couple things so they can flank better, and then everything just smashes all at once and do tons of damage.
Right.
But then it's risky either way, because if in that case I'd almost want you to go first, but not really. But in this mission, it's critical almost to go first and go up and grab those objectives, especially because I had those big units of grots.
100%.
And so my choice then would be to put all my other stuff out in front, and the Blowing Grot Bounders don't want to be charged. They get +1 to wound on the charge, and they do all those mortal wounds. And so often I've held back, and that's been great for my Mangler Squigs, but it's never good for the Blowing Grot Bounders. They always get stuck in combat.
How many points are you paying for the Blowing Grot Bounder squads?
Just 100 for 5.
100 for 5?
Oh, they're
okay.
They're totally worth it. They've got the same survivability as a Stormcast Eternal Liberator. Way more hitting power. They move a lot faster.
That's the marker, right?
Well, I like to compare it to that, right? Because everybody, Liberators, 2 wounds, 4 up save.
Right.
I know that there's a little less survivability because they don't reroll ones for their saves.
Shields. Yeah.
But they hit way harder. They potentially move faster. They move 2d6 inches, so you could roll double 1.
Right.
But you bring them in that War Scroll Battalion, and they're rerolling that, so you're most likely getting in there. A Squiggler to let them run and charge. And on the charge, they do all those wounds.
Yeah.
And you saw.
Plus they're beautiful.
They're cool looking models. They're cool looking models.
I think it's an army I'd be playing if you kind of weren't. I just like the way they look.
Yeah.
But also I love the way the Seraphon look.
The whole Gloomspite Gitz army, the spiders, the trolls, the squigs. The grots are the least interesting.
Spiders, yeah, they are.
And yet they have cool looking heroes, but most of them are garbage, and I don't like using them.
I know.
It's just they're too many points for what they do. Or you got like the Loom Smasher Fanatics. They can be worth it. In this, I don't know if they would have been worth it, but either way. Yeah, so I enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing those ones in particular.
It had me thinking the whole game. I wonder how much that comes across in the video because so much is not recorded.
Yeah.
Like we just
this
decision.
You're sweating.
I know.
Now it's warm in here.
It is
but
warm.
I think it's also.
But I mean, like a decision gets like made, and then we turn the camera on and record. But that decision doesn't get made in half a second often. Yeah. It's like over here.
And we can't show everything because our battle reports will be twice as long.
Well, I mean, what time of day is it? Like we spend
we've been
6 hours in this room?
We've been playing for 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is going to turn into about an hour-ish video. So yeah, there's a lot obviously you don't see, and there was a lot of thinking. And we were talking, we joking about too much. We probably not that efficient together.
Like right now, we're no longer talking about the game. No, but that's great. My only complaint about Gloomspite Gitz is that their Legion's ability is pretty much garbage and doesn't do anything. But I think as an army, they make up for that just because they have a lot of cool synergies.
I'll tell you this, they're frustrating to play against. They're strong. I still don't know what that moon does.
No, it doesn't.
I've played against them 1,000 times. No, I have
matter.
no idea. I have no idea what it does. It has never done anything to me.
Because what it was about to do when I went is I was going to do D3 mortal wounds to one of your units.
Okay.
Because I can choose a unit that's affected by it, roll a die equal to or less than how many models, they take D3 mortal wounds. So I would kill D3 of your Saurus. And all my grots get to reroll 1s to hit.
You know what?
Squigs could have run and charge. And my trolls get better regeneration. My commander gets better. My wizards.
Your Legion's ability is
you'd
a horde unit with a 4-up save from shooting, and -1 to hit, and wounding on 2s.
I must admit, I did forget that you should have gotten -1 to your casting. You rolled ridiculous, so it didn't matter. Because when you're affected by the moon, then you get -1. And I get +1.
When was I affected by the moon?
Your last turn, the moon was...
No, I ran there.
No, the moon is affecting the whole board in round 3.
Oh!
When it gets to the middle, it affects...
Who knows that? The moon never...
Okay. I should have remembered that. I just didn't care. I was just like, I don't care. I literally was placing it being like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you charge my guys, then I'll remember I reroll 1s to hit. Oh, you kill my general, I don't get the extra command point. All right, it doesn't matter. So it can have some effect, but I don't know. It's the least It just on paper it looks interesting, but in practice, if I had more control over it, maybe. But it's too many times I've rolled ones and it just sat in the corner.
Your cave, forgetting that cave was a big deal. Well, you won it.
I won anyway.
You won anyway.
But
that could have
brought him in sooner, and then you'd have to stay back a little bit.
That would have lowered my chances a little bit. So yeah, I would have to take my deal with it. But hey, there's a lot of things here.
Well, that's enough for now. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Age of Sigmar battle reports. Happy working.